Hello and welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 3. I'm sure all of our beautiful and talented viewers remember exactly what happened in the last two chapters, because we sure as shit have completely forgot and do not have a clue. Anyways, getting into Chapter 3, the very first page. A man-eating shark.
I'm not liking it already. The image of the shark looks good though. I
It
do
does
like that.
look-
I do
yeah.
like that style. It does look pretty look, and I'm pretty sure that's the same shark that slime Megami. Just saying.
No, that's giving Megami
Just
too much
saying.
credit, man. He got killed by the centipede curse.
Oh god, fly head centipede.
Who is the
Well, okay.
centipede curse?
I don't know. I've been
That guy
thinking about
was
this.
goated.
It was a
That's
regular
cool. Sorry.
centipede,
No.
sorry.
Oh, fine,
It was
fine.
just. I've been thinking about this, and I don't know if this is like. I don't know if I'm going crazy. Are
Yes.
like the Jujutsu sorcerers? Are they cooking with the government now? Is like the government run now? Like I don't understand what's happening. Because why is this guy giving them orders like they're like some fucking task force?
This is Asami. This is like the Ijichi guy, isn't it? Like what Yuji, Megami, and Nobara had.
But then why isn't he like the Minister of Foreign Affairs or something? Wasn't he like a couple of in the chapter when the aliens come down? I think that was chapter 2.
Yeah, because
actually.
they left
Yeah,
Japan
he was.
to sort out like foreign affairs and stuff like that. I guess they had a clause for like alien invasion.
But then
And they kind of just
why are
like,
they telling him about
Jujutsu
this?
sorcerers, you fucking sort this shit out.
I
I
just don't
guess
understand.
since Jujutsu sorcerers are more in the public eye, right? They must be somewhat more closely linked, but I don't think it's been super clear whether they're
And
like completely on the payroll or.
yeah, I mean, if there was an extraterrestrial threat and you had like the Avengers running around, you'd kind of be like, right, Iron Man, go chat to these guys, please, because I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then why
I
why
get
would
why
you send
Tata
Iron Man?
says. I
cook
also
it?
get the mission like makes it sound very like formal and like you're on our like we get to assign missions to you. You're
Like
under our
yeah, and the fact
jurisdiction.
that it goes your mission this time, meaning this is not the first time they've been told to slime a shark or you get what I mean, kill an insect demon that killed Megami.
But they always got missions, didn't they, from like higher ups or whatever?
That's true, but is it like have they gotten? Do you think
Yeah.
they've gotten rid of the higher up system and it's now more
No,
a centralized government system?
They've still got well, what we've seen, they've still got the Gojo clan. I assume the Kamo clan's still cutting about. Zenin clan got massacred. I think the whole thing of higher ups still exists. It's strange though, because obviously back when curses and like all that, the concept of all that was introduced to the government, we had people like Gojo running around. You had your special grades, you had your Yuta and stuff. It's hard to say now that everyone's a complete bum. What kind of say the
Yeah, because
government has in the lives of Jujutsu sorcery?
I feel like right now a gun is probably stronger than half of these fucking sorcerers.
Yeah,
If they're just
no,
talking about
agreed.
how weak they've become. Remember they were saying like after Ryoma and Sukuna and Gojo, there was like it's just gone weaker and weaker.
Honestly,
Yeah,
give me a baseball bat and I'll take out half these guys.
No joke, bro.
Facts. Also, didn't it say this is the year like 2086, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
They gotta have laser weapons and shit. No, they gotta
Actually
be
true.
locked in
That's
with
true.
some pretty serious tech. So
bro, you can send a
That is true.
Jujutsu sorcerer, or you just send a drone.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro. Why would you send people in? We send a drone to slime everyone.
Innit?
Unmanned Jujutsu sorcerer, new age.
Oh,
Right.
God. Let's keep
Move on.
going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck does it mean occurred outside of the inhuman Makio in Tokyo?
For decades. So I think I did remember reading this somewhere. So the Inhuman Makio, that was the name of the chapter when Sukuna and Gojo were fighting. Do you know when they were fighting in Shinjuku?
Right.
So it was like Inhuman, like a Shinjuku, like obviously the city. So what do you think they're saying that like since that area was that big fight, like curse spirits don't really go outside of that zone?
That's weird. So missions to exercise abominations like this haven't occurred outside of the inhuman Makio in Tokyo for decades. What? So cursed spirits just are either weak
Only
as
have
fuck or
been
just
there.
don't really exist outside of what is, I guess, now a wasteland.
Yeah. We are going to
Essentially,
have
yeah.
some serious bums, I feel like.
Yeah.
If your entire training arc is localized to one area and it was done decades ago, what have you been doing?
Wait,
Yeah.
also, what the fuck happened to Tengen's barriers, by the way? I thought the whole reason for his barriers was to, like, concentrate Jujutsu sorcery inside Japan as a whole, and, like, Jujutsu sorcerers could only come from Japan. Bro, he's dead. She's dead.
Yeah. And they had
She's dead. I forgot it's she.
that conversation at the start about like America being involved somehow now. Do we assume they're gone and because
Well,
like energy is filtered out everywhere and everyone has an average share now, or just
Tengen didn't
there's
really
none?
die, did he? Didn't he get consumed by Sukuna? He got kind of like absorbed in. So
Yeah.
what if, like, okay, this is an outlandish theory, and I'm just thinking it off the spot. What if, because while Sukuna and Gojo are fighting, Tengen was absorbed within him, right?
Well,
Sukuna.
it was a bit afterwards, but yeah.
Okay, if it was a bit after, then that blows my whole thing out of the water. Because I'm thinking, what if they were fighting and it just, what, I don't know, some remnants of Tengen created the barrier or something.
Well, so
But if that happened after,
Tengen
then...
had all these massive barriers that were like erected to keep it fucking kept the power and what the fuck am I talking about? It made Jujutsu sorcerers powerful enough to combat the evils like this. It was a bit vague, but then those like holy sites were used to construct the culling games, and then Tengen gets absorbed. Still, that means that the only way that Tengen could be alive is if she's still inside Megami, who is unconfirmed whether to be dead or alive.
That's actually rogue as anything, but a fair point, no?
But even then,
It makes sense.
isn't there some sort of like, what's the word? What is it when you keep your car working well?
Maintenance.
Bro, who's maintaining the barriers?
Who is maintaining the barriers?
Does
No,
it not
it's-
require
Well, isn't-
maintaining? Isn't
wasn't
like
his-
Tengen in a room just going whoosh whoosh whoosh?
Wasn't Tengen, his curse technique was immortality? So what if he's technically still immortal, but like not in another vessel, but like his essence is like still holding up the barriers because of that?
I guess. I don't know.
Hopefully we
It's
find
sort
out.
of
Hopefully they
confusing.
explain
Yeah.
that. It's just
Yeah.
too confusing.
Yeah.
But they're just fodder talking. Yeah, I
mean-
can see what Sugiri, is it Sugiri? What's the name again?
Tsurugi.
Tsurugi. He's still upset about the cross situation. Remember what happened at the end of chapter 2?
Yeah.
He's still upset.
Maru's so cute though. Look at his little face. Look at him like, huh?
Oh,
That was
God.
me. He doesn't know. My
Yeah, he
sweetheart.
doesn't know.
All right.
Next page.
Next page.
Yeah. Okay, so
Interesting.
Hmm.
So I believe the aliens will start a war on invaders, but in his head, Maru says, "I'm here so that doesn't happen."
so this actually kind of gives an insight of what, because Maru would know what the intention of the aliens are. So is that a confirmation that the aliens are prepping to fight us or humans? Why saying us like I'm involved?
So if we imagine that Cross is the lieutenant, because we know we've seen him standing side by side with the lieutenant in previous panels.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the original plan was to invade and Maru used his status to be like, hang on, before you do all that shit, let me go check it out. And he basically he doesn't want a genocide for no reason. He's
Yeah, I think I definitely on the side of Maru being like our not sleeper agent, but the only one that's going to help humanity potentially, because the other guys don't seem like they give a fuck.
No.
Just maybe going out a bit on a limb here, which is dangerous. But the captain of the ship, right?
Yeah.
We're assuming, or do we have confirmation he is the big boss? Like he runs everything, or do they have someone who's just on the ship who's actually their leader?
Well, all we
'Cause
know
it's
about the big
50,000
boss is that he was in the hollow wicker chair, and the meaning of being unarmed doesn't apply to him.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
if did we confirm he was the captain of the ship or the captain of the people? Because there is a difference.
Captain of the ship is like fucking Han Solo, right? It's just any next guy. It doesn't matter. He's cool. He looks scary, but he may not be the actual pinnacle of their leadership and the guy that actually gets to make the decisions. They could have an insanely complex set of factions where most of their warriors, like Maru or Cross referring to Maru as a warrior, maybe all of them do just want to kill everything, take over because it's what they're used to and it's easy. But they could have another X number of factions that are like, that's not what we do. That's not what we want to do. Diplomacy.
Oh, they've got like some like vegan aliens on board that are like, no,
renewable
save
energy,
human rights.
like...
They're on the ship protesting. No unwanted killing of humans.
Yes, exactly.
Crazy.
50,000 people. 50,000 people is not that many, so maybe not. But I don't know.
Maybe, you never know. They could have variances. You never know. But the thing is, that the main thing I want to focus on is that, what's his name again?
Maru.
No, the other one.
Tsurugi.
Cross.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
sorry.
Tsurugi? He's thinking. Remember the conversation he had with the nonce from the few chapters
The
ago?
human trafficker, the nonce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nonce, and then I believe the aliens will start a war and invade us. So he's thinking that whilst he's saying those things to Maru. So obviously he's thinking that in the back of his head the whole time. And he had a bit of like, he did say in a chapter before, a couple of chapters before, that he didn't trust Maru. Sorry. So you can still see his intentions about this. Like, he still is very hesitant to give all his information to Maru.
Yeah, it's
which
too
is
many
right.
unknowns,
I believe
isn't
is
it?
right.
I just think the way he says "I'm here" so that doesn't happen, and what was the next part? Barging into someone else's turf. It's not like I wanted to. It really genuinely sounds like Maru is the only thing that's standing between the aliens, like, invading the Earth. Like, I don't think there's an ulterior plan for the aliens if it wasn't for Maru's influence.
Yeah,
Maru's my
I
favorite
think
character.
so.
I'm telling you, he's the MVP.
And he's an anime character with white hair, so he's automatically the GOAT.
True.
That's true. You sound just like my brother. What about me is stupid?
Yeah, I think there's a lot to the whole twins dynamic going on here. Like, obviously, I know we had Maki and mine before, but I feel like every chapter so far we've lent into this whole twins thing going on, and I think it's important that what's her name, Yuka isn't here, and it's Maru, and I don't know why. I feel like that's important.
And also, twins are meant to be cursed, right? That was also a big theme about twins are actually a really bad
Maki
omen in
and
Jujutsu.
yeah, and the way this one, I don't know. Maybe I think to Cross and Maru, do you know the twins thing where one person's like weaker or something? Like, with wasn't it Maki had the heaven restriction, but she couldn't access it or something.
Yeah.
It's got something to do with something.
Also, in the bottom left of this page where Tsurugi says, "And you'd put those orders above a kid's life," because basically Maru's saying that you can't get involved. I don't understand the point of him saying, "And you put those orders above a kid's life," when he quite literally disobeyed orders and saved the kid. Like, bro, is this Tsurugi guy actually fucking stupid?
Quite possibly.
No wonder I don't want to remember his name.
Bro, this guy's
Absolute
he's
imbecile.
actually a dipshit, man. Edgy flipping protagonist, man.
Katana holding bastard.
I think we've discovered that the new
Knock off
breed of...
Kusakabe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, the new breed is what?
Just useless. They're just
Useless.
not worth it. Not
And
worth my time.
intelligent. Right,
Yeah.
next page.
Were you trying to be the shark?
Yeah, I'm the shark, bro.
I still want to point out that it looks like that speech bubble is coming from the shark, and he's like announcing.
Bro, the shark's just swimming around. It's like shark,
Shark,
shark.
That is low key. The arts that shark is drawn very beautifully.
That is nice.
That shark
is
yeah. It's very.
Oh, look,
you
knock
can
off
tell this is done
Kusakabe.
by a different illustrator though. That's not Gege's like typical jokey reaction panels.
Hey, Kusakabe, look, he's in the new shadow style.
Right, next page.
Okay, classic Maru hugging the shark again. I'm just saying.
I mean, when you see a flying shark, your first instinct is just to fucking go and rugby tackle it, right?
No
Loki,
simple
that's
domain, no new shadow style, cuddle and disarm in a nice way, no violence.
Bro, all I'm saying, that's the stupidest thing you could have possibly done, because shark scales are so sharp, he'd literally rip his own skin off, the donkey. Imbecile.
Yeah, but think about this, bro. Maru can literally do this and kill it.
Oh, yeah,
So
my bad.
What's he doing? He rugby tackled it instead.
Fair enough. What the hell, man? Oh, and the shark turns out to be a don.
Oh, yeah.
Right. What the hell?
It's another fucking child trafficker, man. Bro,
is he naked?
He's got his whole leg showing.
Yeah, he's definitely naked under there.
Not
He's
a
got his
whole
Johnson
leg.
out and everything.
And I don't know about shark anatomy. I don't know what their genitals looks like, but that shark has definitely got a bulge.
Yeah. Yeah, low key, I can see the line where the... Oh my god, this is horrible.
Oh, true, actually, yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah. And bro, Maru was gripping it as well.
Oh god. JP, that's what you like, yeah?
I've taken my side. I'm just sticking in
Fair
my
enough.
corner. Maru, it is what it is, bro. Good hustle.
Wait,
Oh,
guys,
so he knows
should we-
he knows about Jujutsu High.
What, Maru?
No, not
No,
Maru.
this
The
shark wearing
shark,
mascot.
Sharkman.
Yeah, the shark knows about Jujutsu High. Also, can we do the
Oh,
reaction
good.
panels? Ah, we did it, bitch. Next panel.
Yeah. I'm making sure I'm on the right foot. Yeah.
Okay. So he is a Jujutsu sorcerer then.
But I can't. I don't give a. I don't give a flying fuck about any of this ecosystem bullshit or this explanation about this tiger being chased away from his home.
No, I think like it just feels like it's coming so early on. It's so long-winded and unnecessary at this point.
I feel like it has to mean something. There's something they can't listen. Why would they go on some random ass story? This has to mean something. And they put the two pivotal characters so far. We've got Tsurugi.
Good stuff. Good hustle.
Fair enough. And Maru, is it close enough? Maru. Then obviously Maru is the outlier from the alien side, and I think, bro, someone say his name. I'm gonna open my mouth and you just say his name in my place.
Tsurugi.
Cheers. Thank you. He's like the outlier from the JJK side, from like the sorcery side, because he can't use sorcery. Having them here doing this, I feel like it has to mean something.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
with
but
you.
yeah, we've had more backstory about a random tiger than we have about Maru.
Yeah,
or even about the main
or
characters.
Yuta.
Yeah, even about
Or
I mean, we got a
Captain.
bit, I guess, in the captain.
Or even Sharkman. Sharkman has less lore than this tiger.
True, but I mean, I don't give a fuck about Sharkman either, so I'm not
Yeah.
exactly disappointed by that.
Yeah.
But fair.
Okay. Let me just get this straight. So I know I keep ranting about modern day sorcerers being fodder, and it sounds like I'm complaining a lot. My curse technique science allows me to summon and draw out the powers of whatever I wear, regardless of location. We've got a Sukuna level threat on the horizon. Bro's gonna dress up like a fucking turtle and what? Is he gonna spin like a Koopa Trooper and take out the fucking captain? What's
imagine.
what is this shit, bro? What is
bro,
going
imagine. All I'm saying is, yeah, he's gonna end up at the final fight. He's gonna come through like Todo, yeah, with some dusty ass maid outfit, and he's just gonna beat everyone. You don't even know, bro.
He's gonna put crab claws on and fucking start snipping motherfuckers.
Big up Osada, bro.
Can I just say though, it does say allows me to summon out or draw out the powers of whatever I wear. He can wear absolutely anything. Get a gun outfit. Get a nuclear bomb outfit. He's cooking.
Wait, you're actually a genius.
Might be quite strong.
Bro, oh my days! Why did I not think of that?
Yeah. Or just wear Gojo. I don't know. Wear a Gojo cosplay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He wears a Gojo cosplay. Oh my days.
Oh my god.
You're a genius.
Yo,
holy shit.
This guy's the strongest character in the show.
Yeah. This guy, watch out, bro. This guy's a special grade.
He's fucking premium grade.
Bro, this guy.
A Wagyu grade.
All right. I'm cooking, yeah. Gojo cosplay. Sukuna fucking tummy mouth with the tattoos. He dresses up as Gojo Kuna. Becomes the most powerful fucking thing in existence.
He'd actually win.
Yeah.
Oh my days! This guy, we've met the strongest character in the whole show.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing out on something here.
No, we're not. Pizzle, you figured it out.
No, sorry, yeah, like new protagonist unlocked. I think we should have got more backstory about this.
Bro, yeah, I'd rather watch his story, bro. His story seems lit.
Bro, 46-year-old Sharkman, he's a new main character. I don't care.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay, this is where the themes are coming in. Okay, you see where Maru says coexistence. I think so. This is where this whole thing about coexistence has been a thing that I think that's the overarching theme for this panel. So in relation to the tiger, the people, the environment. So there is coexistence. Like what it's implying is you can coexist, but if something breaks that coexistence, then it goes the wrong way. For example, when they built all those solar panels, that the harmony that the animals had in comparison to what the humans had, it leaned it one more way, and then it caused the spillage, obviously the tiger attacking the humans, and that's what caused this whole problem. But Tsurugi? Why is his name so hard to remember?
Just stop doing the T, just do the S. Tsurugi.
Tsurugi, he raises a good point. Why would you even need to have harmony when you could stop the problem from building up later on? But then it comes to the question of, is it morally right to stop something from happening when it hasn't done anything wrong and you expect it in the future to possibly get something wrong?
Yeah. So looking at this, if we're talking about safety in a natural ecosystem, then extermination should have started with the grandparents. but I chose the path of coexistence, and I can't change my mind about it now. Maru's now doubting the coexistence thing, so it's looking. If we were to apply it to the aliens, it's do we have this war now, or do we try this coexistence thing, and then later on down the line, shit starts going wrong, and then
I
then
think
we
that's
come
what
to blows. Yeah.
100% that's what he's thinking, because obviously you don't want to prolong an inevitable war and make it worse. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Rip the band-aid off now. Get that sorted now.
Get like may as well do it. That's why that's really the themes are coming together.
Yeah, my only thing with the whole like symbolism and themes is I feel like this is quite on the nose. Like it's quite obvious. It didn't take a lot of work. Like they're literally throwing it in our face, this coexistence thing, right?
Yeah.
Which to me just feels a bit like the fact that it's a shark man, and I don't know if we've like if we needed to have it this on the nose. Like I feel like my IQ is being judged and my intelligence is being judged a little bit here. Whereas in former like manga panels that we've seen before in JJK1, I feel like there was a lot more symbolism that was quite niche and hard to spot, and I felt much more like.
I completely agree.
Do you know what I mean?
And this is also one thing I've been worried about with this manga is so much of the themes of Jujutsu Kaisen was like tied to Buddhism and all this like old like ancient stuff that used to happen, like Michizane Sugawara is based on a real person and things like that. And you've got all this like symbolism, and there's so like Jujutsu Kaisen is as deep as you want to make it. Like you can research into this stuff and find meaning about things. And then we've gone from like these themes of Buddhism and spirituality and symbolism to aliens. And it's like, is that then going to take away, especially if they start being like, oh, the origins are from aliens, stuff like that. That sort of just takes away from all the stuff that was set up in JJK1. And I completely understand what you're saying about this symbolism being on the nose as opposed to something that you kind of have to figure out with a few rereads.
Yeah.
I think hopefully with the situation, hopefully they don't go down that route of, oh, it's all aliens all along. Jujutsu started from aliens or something like that. Hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully it's still linked to the spirituality, but maybe what if it's the case where with the spirituality, with it all being Buddhist and stuff from our side, maybe the aliens have their own version of something akin to Buddhism where they believe in that spirituality side of things, and that's what led them to get to like Jujutsu sorcery. Do you get what I mean? Like maybe it's different, same thing, different concepts and different ways of expressing it, because the way they do Jujutsu sorcery was different to how the humans have done it before, right?
Yeah.
They were all confused how Maru's sorcery was expressed in the way that he did it. So maybe they are doing it differently. So I don't think it's the case where it began from there, but hopefully it's the case where it's linked but different.
Yeah, they need to be able to express it without taking away what's already been established.
Yeah. I'd hate it when they like retcon something. Like they say, oh yeah, sorcery's been around for this long, and then they say, oh, it's aliens. Like that's the whole Naruto thing where, for example, I don't know if you've read Naruto, where chakra, it was just something where, oh, people had chakra innately built within them, you channel it, and then later on you find out it's from aliens.
Yeah, see, that just like, kills it, yeah.
It killed the whole thing.
100%, man.
But, do you know, yeah, and JP, you're 100% right. The themes are very blatant, but is it the case where it is early on? It's only 3 chapters in. Maybe they're just trying to get the footing. Like, we can't, like, let's not hang them yet. Let's give them some time.
Let's consider this. Maybe it's not on the nose. Maybe we're just fucking smart, right? Maybe everyone else is reading this and just being like, oh, yeah, bro, ecosystem. Oh, no, ecosystem bad. Oh. And we figured it out.
Yeah, I would like to give
I'll take that
much credit.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, and I know for a fact you're wrong, but I'll take it.
No, we're right. We're smart. Ape together strong.
True. Honorable mention, by the way, for the tiger and Yuji being the tiger of fucking whatever. I feel like that must have been 3 like chapters in the first manga as well. There's got to be something there.
Yeah, he was the tiger of Westwood High or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's just got to be like
the tiger is Yuji, bro.
Oh my god, the tiger is the personification of Yuji. Oh my god. Bro, the tiger's inbred.
Yuji's ecosystem was disrupted and fucking Yuji murdered some villagers. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's actually kind of what happened. That is actually kind of what happened. That's kind of the whole story.
That's true. Yeah, he was kind of living a good happy life.
He was just a dude. And
he's just a... Well,
and then he did murder
really, okay, happy life is a bit peak. His granddad died, his dad died, his mom was getting back shots of hella people from generations. You know what I mean?
His mom wasn't a hooker.
It's Kenjaku. She was a hooker.
Yeah, actually true. Bro, if I could body swap, man, fucking hell. I'd be doing some crazy shit.
I'd say that's the worst. What do you get to keep the innate ability of everyone that you've body swapped with, or do you just keep the person
No,
you're currently occupying?
It was said in the first manga that if your brain hosts more than like 3 or 4 curse techniques, your brain will explode and you'll die. That's
Okay.
why Yuta needs the external storage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
With the Rika.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
But hey, Sharkman's about to get into fucking combat. Let's go.
Let's see the peak of Jujutsu. Okay.
He got bodied.
Yeah.
So you know
Old
Gojo Sukuna cosplay Sharkman. he got bodied by a regular tiger. What the fuck is this? What?
It was an inbred tiger, so maybe they're gone.
I was just gonna say he made the mistake of dressing up like a shark, and he's fighting on land. Like if he dressed up as Gojo, winnable. Like why would you choose a shark of all the?
He got bodied by a regular tiger.
Bro, imagine you're fighting a tiger. Do you know why the people say, "Oh yeah, would you fight a tiger or would you fight a shark?" Or if it's on land, I'd fight the shark because the shark would just die. Why does a shark on land? Is he stupid? Like, what are you thinking? Like, of all animals, of everything you could wear, he genuinely could have worn like a gimp outfit, and it would have been more effective than being a shark.
Bro, this guy's a cursed energy enhanced shark and got bodied. Fuck you know.
I know he did the shark thing for the blood smell and to sniff it out, but bro, I could see this tiger. Like, I'm not blind. Do you get what I mean?
Also, why not have like a costume change? Why not? Oh yeah, I'm gonna dress as a shark, sniff out the blood, and then I'm just gonna fucking unzip it and get into what? Like,
unzip, and he's in
I'm gonna dress up like Boron from Ben 10.
Oh no, yo! Imagine he puts a Ben 10 outfit on. He'd actually win. He'd win the verse.
If he put on a toy Omnitrix, do you reckon it'd work? That'd be nuts.
If what he said, if I take what he said word for word, he's the best character in the show.
Yeah, he's potential man 2.0. Hopefully he doesn't get slimed by a grade 3 curse.
I'm so glad he and Megamir are in the same category now.
He got slimed by a grade 6 curse, bro. Oh god, this
crazy. Oh, the Panda Flashback 2.0, but with Tiger Cub. Let's go.
Low-key, that Tiger Cub looks really cute though.
Yeah, I'd adopt it. I'd adopt.
So okay, one thing I just noticed as well is that, so do you know the tiger?
Mm-hmm.
I think just reading that, so he didn't look after the tiger. He just kind of knew the tiger was there and left it.
Yeah, but
so I think gone.
Unless his curse technique allows him to communicate with animals, he's just fucking speaking nonsense. What is the point? He's just chatting to an animal. He's just fucking chatting to some cub.
But what I'm thinking is, can you see? I think he says here, since obviously, if you're in trouble, you can come back to my place. And then he now, years later, when they're older, he doesn't look as senile in the first part. He's older. He sees the tiger and he doesn't recognize the same like cute little cat that he's seen before.
Yeah.
Is that the case where I don't know, like if you leave something alone for so long and you don't look after it, is it gonna go bad? Do you get what I mean? So I think, is that the coexistence part coming in again, where say if they did coexist and you let aliens do what they want and let the humans do what they want, resentment is going to build over time, and you come back and when you see them again, they're completely different to the people you had that coexistence with at the start.
Yeah, maybe it's saying that you have to like nurture the relationship in order to avoid the bad outcome.
True. Exactly. Instead of just he was nice to him at the start when he's cute and all happy and shit. And now you come back and you see and look, as he says here, the one I knew back then is all gone.
There's no getting through to you now, is there? It's fucking too late. The damage is done. The
generations of whatever.
You're smart. I was genuinely just gonna be like Panda Flashback skip, but you're cooking.
This is my GCSE English, bro. Remember Curly's wife with the red in the doorway? Do you know what I mean?
The red nails and shit.
Means anger and passion and.
My English teacher just kept calling Curly's wife a whore because she fucking wore, I don't know, a skirt and had red.
What? I think she was. I think she actually was.
No, she was. She was very promiscuous.
Yeah,
but she was still like a married woman. Like, I think she was
maybe
like flirty, but she wasn't fucking. She wasn't getting cheated.
But to be fair, she was getting not beaten by Curly. She was getting the fucking Vaseline glove, bro. You know what I mean? He's getting it lubed up for her.
Bro, it was a glove full of Vaseline. Do you reckon he was like? Anyway, Tiger got off screen. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's actually embarrassing.
That's my boy Sarugi. Let's go. Jujutsu
That's
Sorcery
actually
1,
very
Tiger
embarrassing.
0. Well, actually, did Body Shark, man.
Bro, embodied the strongest. Bro, that shark was the best shark. Look, if I'm going off my scaling right now, yeah, that shark man is the strongest character in the whole series. The tiger beat him, and now Sugiri beat the tiger. Sugiri's the best character in the show.
True.
Sarugi versus Captain next chapter.
You're also you're making me want to say his name wrong. You're saying it wrong so repeatedly
Bro,
with so much confidence.
it's Sarugi.
Sarugi.
Bro, unless he does something and not off screen a fucking normal tiger, then I'll actually give him some respect. In my eyes, he's still a joke, man. He's done nothing.
Right, allow me
They
to
caught a
draw a
pedophile
parallel.
and killed the tiger.
They didn't catch him. They got caught by the pedophile.
Bro, how are you getting caught by a pedo you were chasing? Oh god.
Fucking Sarugi, man. The next Maki's then in getting fucking kidnapped by nonces.
How dare you fucking sully her name with his oh my god.
Facts.
How dare he? These jits are just useless so far. I'm actually burning inside, sorry.
Allow me to draw a parallel. Sukuna climbs Jacob's ladder, is about to black flash the shit out of Angel. Todo, being the absolute good that he is, jumps in the way, takes the black flash. Sukuna proclaims, "This man is a Jujutsu sorcerer to his very core." Flash forward to 2086. Sarugi kills a helpless animal and gets told, "You really are a Jujutsu sorcerer."
Oh
This
my
is what we've come to.
How far we've fallen. Oh my god. How far we've fallen, bro. This fucking oh my god. You know they were right.
Modulo, man.
Modulo.
Maybe if it's only chapter 3, we have to give some
that's because they have to power creep. They have to power creep. They can't.
I feel like
They've
we've just been given
it.
so much goodness before that this is like we have to like refresh our slate for how high our expectations need to be. Listen, Megami died to a flyhead. Sarugi's gonna die to a tiger. Maybe it was a challenge. Like you just got to acclimatize to this new world.
Yeah, I think JP's right. Like as much fun as we can make of it, they have to power creep. You can't start off these kids being the strongest characters in the show. Maybe I need to calm down. Maybe I'm expecting too much, as he said.
Yeah, I mean, we did say in chapter 1 that we didn't want Gojo and Sukuna to like be made jokes of, and everyone goes fucking crazy. But then on the other hand, even in the original Jujutsu Kaisen, we didn't have people fighting wildlife. They weren't going to the zoo and having a training arc.
It's just embarrassing to see how far it's fallen. Like, at least take out some curses or something. Maybe in the next few chapters that's something to do. But to the point where they're just taking out normal dons. Like, I haven't seen a curse so far.
No,
no. Even the nonce used like a barrier, right? But that was it.
Yeah.
That was the first thing we got to anything.
It's also really weird that curses are such an ingrained part of Jujutsu society, but the aliens, Moro was really confused about the idea of a curse.
Well, also, this is just a quick one. I'm not trying to talk about this too long. Are we actually supposed to be under the impression that all cursed spirits completely are gone? That they killed all of them? Like the tech is so modern, and like he was saying in what was that place called?
No, because you have to use Jujutsu sorcery to exercise curses. You can't harm them without curses.
Yeah, like remember all them dons that were shooting bullets at the curse and just did nothing in the Culling Games arc.
And also, so curses are born from the negative energy that leaks out of humans that are non-sorcerers, right? Does that mean all aliens have control over their cursed energy?
Maybe that's why
they don't understand curses.
Maybe that's why they're to the point where, because linking back to what I said earlier about them understanding sorcery on a different level, how ours is more Buddhist spirituality, good and bad. What if they just understand it in an elevated way? Because obviously they're aliens. They're in a flying ship, bro. Like they probably understand it better.
They've perfected space travel. We didn't find them. They found us. They're already advanced.
Their concept of like sorcery is just to the point where they can maybe harness it better. That's why they're all to the power of Ryoma and Sukuna. Like maybe they're just that good that they don't leak anything out, and curses just don't exist.
It is
for
interesting.
them.
And also, it's really weird that the curses are only in the Shinjuku Showdown area.
Province.
In human Makia or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, when Gojo's curse energy remnants were at Shibuya, curses avoided that part because they were afraid of the remnants of curse energy. But now they only exist where a big, massive battle went down. Very
They're
strange.
stronger than that. They're stronger than that. I swear Gojo only uses domain for like a split, less than a split second.
0.2 or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then that apparently was enough to not let. But to be fair, how long was that area like that for? Did it give like a time frame?
All we know is between the point where it got
Just said
sealed
decades
and to the
after.
point where the fight
sorry.
started, curses had avoided that area.
Yeah, because I remember you saying, because I think they said they just as Gojo came out and was getting healed and like getting looked after, medical checks, whatever. He said that no one's been back there.
Yeah.
No one's back. But what if after the years, maybe it's just the case where it's become a hotspot because it's just diluted down to the point where it's more processable by the curse? I don't know. You know, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll find out.
sure the fact that it's been mentioned as a hub for curses, there's no way we don't see it, surely, right?
Yeah, it's relevant. It's relevant.
One would hope.
But I want to bring something up. My curse technique is shared with my younger twin brother. So Cross and Maru confirmed share the same technique.
I wonder
And
if
I think
it
that goes back to your
manifests differently. Yeah.
That's going back to what JP was saying earlier about the twins thing, like how it all being important between. Obviously, I know the main characters in this one aren't twins, but the sibling thing, the twins Maki and I forgot her name.
My
It was Maki and
Hero
Mai.
Academia.
Good anime, bad fan base, but how they remember, I think it's the case where they weren't able to access the full potential of their techniques, their specific techniques. Obviously, the heaven restriction and Mai's curse technique wasn't able to be accessed because of the fact that they were twins.
Yeah. So Mai got diluted, shitty, non-existent cursed energy, so she couldn't use a cursed technique. Maki had a tiny bit of shared cursed energy, which meant she couldn't unlock a full heavenly restriction of having 0 cursed energy.
Can I just say, sorry, this is like a slight tangent, but related. I've been working under the impression the entire time that Yuki and Tsurugi were twins. I've just like
No, they're a year.
They're a year
my
apart.
brain has just functioned at their different ages.
No, a year apart.
Whoa.
I mean,
Okay.
one could be born at like 11:59, the other one at 12:01. You never know, mate.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
It's true.
This is all happening on fucking Tsurugi's birthday, man.
yeah. Wait. Crazy.
But it's going back to obviously the dynamic between Cross and Maru, like Maru, the circle, Cross, the actual cross. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe the circle representing harmony, Cross. What was Cross representing again?
Like crucifixion, sacrifice.
Yeah,
things
like sacrifice. Maybe it's the case where I don't know. Maybe something has to be sacrificed for the harmony to happen. Like I don't know.
Or maybe like when sacrifices happen, the other side has to restore the harmony or something like that.
Yeah, or the other way around. Like if harmony is restored, there's a big sacrifice with it.
Or a sacrifice needs to be made in order to gain harmony.
To get the harmony. Yeah. If
Also,
a big sacrifice,
crazy.
That's fucking sick.
Because I think this is the most interesting part we've seen so far is literally this information. I don't know if that's just me, but this is like a big moment. What isn't the whole basis of Jujutsu, like Sukuna says it, to do with what they call pact?
Pacts, like binding vows.
Binding vows. So
bro, binding vows are most. I don't understand binding vows to this day. Like I can create a binding vow with myself that just says, "Oh, if I don't say and for the rest of my life, I'm the strongest person in the world."
But it's a fundamental thing, right? Whether you like them or not, it's like you give something and you get something. That seems exactly what these twins are about, right? Like they are just the human incarnation of a binding vow. So maybe whenever this is why they were saying, or whenever one of them does something, he can feel it. Like his brother can feel it. Maybe.
Well, if you go to the next page, it says, "My brother can tell if I use a lot of energy. If it gets to the point where I have to use my power, it would only make him trust Earthlings less." So it seems like they're drawing from the same pool.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what was happening with the twins, right? The Maki and Mai.
I think they just got diluted, and one of them had to die in order for the other one to gain their full power.
Okay.
But this one,
they were sharing, weren't they?
Not really.
I thought you said they were sharing. I thought you said because Maki couldn't get a heaven restriction because she was sharing some of that cursed energy with Mai.
Yeah, like but they weren't drawing from the same pool. They didn't have the same technique or anything. Okay. Their powers were completely stunted while the other one existed.
But they must have been sharing something, because what would I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm tweaking.
You're seen as one entity as twins in Jujutsu Kaisen.
My brother can tell if I use a lot of energy, even if it gets to the point where I have to use my power, it would only make him trust Earthlings less.
Let's be real. If a sweetheart like Maru has to use his curse technique, and Cross, who already has it in his mind, that he seems like he just wants to invade. He doesn't want to fuck with all this. He's gonna be like, why's my sweet, slightly stupid big brother? Why's he had to activate his technique? What threat has he just faced?
Yeah, and it doesn't bode well for us if you see that your older brother, who's like, yeah, as you just said, nicest person, and then that's the thing about this is the coexistence type of thing. Like it's already on shaky ground as it is, and if you just leave them to it,
it might just be an exaggeration of or a way of showing how strong his technique actually is if he uses it. Just saying that, like, yeah, to have to pull this out of the bag, my brother would be pissed.
Or it could be. Do you know what we were talking about before, like the harmony and the sacrifice? With Maru using it, there's a sacrifice have to be made. Maybe it could be that
Cross has to make it. Cross has to make it, and
Cross,
Maru gets to access the power.
That could be part of the pact you mentioned. Like if he uses technique to restore harmony, all of a sudden a sacrifice has to be made.
That's actually, by the way, whether that happens or not, that's a really cool concept. The idea that like Maru is the one that, like, I think we mentioned this briefly. The rudder of the ship, the navigator, he gets to choose how they expend their technique, but Cross has to pay the price for it every single time. So it's like a weighing the balance.
By the way, for anyone confused about what we're talking about, check out our latest short where we explained the parallels between Cross and Maru and what their names represent.
True. Voiced what we're by saying our most handsome member.
JP, Sartaj, and me. We're all the most handsome members. We're all beautiful. But yeah, that will make what we're saying make more sense.
True. Yeah. A little bit of symbolism.
But the thing is, notice one thing. Why did you decide to tell me then? Because I want to be friends. So Maru's intentions.
I already noticed that. I love Maru. He's my favorite.
But it's just looking at how it's drawn, how he drawn. I'm gonna open my mouth and someone say his name.
Tsurugi.
There you go. How he's drawn, like he's kind of surprised by that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, because again, you remember he had that whole like harboring that he doesn't trust Maru, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. But now Maru's just exposed some like a secret about his technique to him. That he literally says, "I'd appreciate if you just kept it a secret."
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing, that coexistence can happen. It just needs to be something where you work together rather than
you have to let them do their own thing. Yourself be a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Maybe, yeah, look, literally next thing he says, maybe the tiger and aliens are similar. But at least you can say
brother, ramming the symbolism down our throat.
That's exactly
it out, man. Chill out.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, I know. It's like you don't need the character to say that, man. I get it. I get that we're comparing the two. Come on.
That's what I want to tell you as much. That's literally what we've been talking about this whole time.
Yeah. I like the little double take of Maru thinking he's gonna chop the cub up and then
Loki, I thought he was gonna slice him up.
Sorry, that's like next panel as well, but
final page.
Oh, that cat's so cute, man.
I want one.
That thing will rip you both to shreds. I swear tiger cubs are like actually very strong. Aren't they meant to be like genuine?
JP, look at it, man. Tell me that's going to rip me.
He's not as cute as Maru. I'm just telling you that right now.
If not cute, why in cute shape? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Why is not friend, why friend shape?
Yeah, why friend shape?
I don't think a cub would tear you up, but I've seen people. I've seen videos of people fucking like feeding cubs and shit, and like play fighting with them.
Not that size,
but yeah. Maybe that looked smaller than I was thinking for a cub.
All I know is that when like the tiger's obviously the biggest animal, like biggest cat in the animal kingdom. Yeah, like obviously the genuine like king of the jungle. Yeah. Their tongues have so many like sharp hooks on them that if they licked you, your bare skin, it will rip your skin off.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the jit cat would do the same thing.
Yeah. Didn't you say the same thing about the shark scales earlier? Why are you like fucking zoologist?
Bro, I should. If me and this outfit guy, we got together, bro.
You could cook up some storms.
I'd have him, bro. Me and him would be running this world, bro.
I mean, Sartaj is the reason that penguins are no longer my favorite animal. Because he told me how disgusting and vile they are.
I'd still like
penguins. Genuinely, don't look this up. Penguins are the worst animal in the world. That's it. That's all I have to say. I don't even want to talk anymore about it. But let's move on.
Yeah. Nobody knows how that couple turn out, just like with us, bro. Again, it's just ramming it down our throats, man.
Yeah.
That noise is just never fucking do that again.
No, that's a soundbite.
That was raw and unfiltered. But yeah, again,
it's fucking 12 inches deep, right down my fucking esophagus.
Nature versus nurture, exactly. So I think very, very on the nose. But we're getting an idea of what they're trying to build. Obviously, figuring out the dynamic between the aliens, the humans, how Maru wants to go about it, and we kind of have an insight of how Cross wants to go about it, or the remainder of the aliens. And Maru's kind of like that one saving light that's kind of allowing us to be in this position where we're not getting blasted instantly.
Yeah, or we hope so.
Yeah, I know I need to drop this, but I want to make one more point on this. There's a wild animal going around fucking taking chunks out of people, leaving dead bodies, leaving remains. Yuka, who's on a mission to find out whatever curse or whatever creature is fucking tearing people to shreds, and bro, she's fucking chilling having tea. This is modern sorcery, bro.
you're like the most.
Bro,
You're just like the most agenda driven.
Bro, I'm just saying, if Maru and Tsurugi didn't stumble upon Sharkman and the tiger, bro, that tiger could be killing motherfuckers right now, and she's just drinking tea, bro. They're fucking useless.
That's true. You make a fair point.
Why did they split up?
Because she went to talk to a witness.
People.
Yeah.
But why? Why are they in the forest?
Because this is modern day jujitsu. We don't do anything. We just pretend we're doing work, so we get our bag later.
Yeah, maybe
fair enough.
I bet they're making bank as well, bro. You remember
actually making bank, bro.
Holy shit!
That government money, bro. I'm telling you, they're with the government. I promise you.
Yeah, they're getting government subsidies for all this shit.
Come on, that's the taxpayers, bro. Therefore, taxpayers are paying for their fucking jujitsu.
Yeah, that's true. With my money, with my hard-earned money.
Fucking guala, bro. My fucking yen.
Come to my country, buy Marco spirits on my fucking dollar,
and shit having tea at 3 o'clock instead of being on the job.
Keep them out.
Get these fucking sauces out, I say.
Sorry, that was a bit political. We're not politically inclined. We take it back.
But either way, I don't know. This is kind of like a
Reform UK.
EDL.
I'm gonna take a space so you can cut that out.
By the way, just for your reference, Sartaj is a person of color. He just doesn't look very colorful. We can say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I am Asian.
He looks like the whitest member of the group. It's not true.
But he's actually the most pure blood person of color here.
Yeah,
I'm only half.
Actually, yeah, that's true. But guess where I'm from? Right in the comments.
Spelling only allowed with 4 letters.
No.
Sorry.
Winner gets a gaming PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Can I just say, as a closing thing, like for me, and then sorry, Sarthas, to interrupt, but like the last thing I want to say, the more I read that, the more I enjoyed that. The more we went over it, the more I was like, do you know what? Not a great chapter, but like there were enough elements in it to keep me interested in what's going to happen. Like I'm still intrigued by what's going to happen next. Bit of a weird side quest, but we got some important info about Mara and Cross, which I like.
Actually, true, because we had a quick scan through this chapter before making this video, just to have a quick glimpse and get our thoughts in order, and wasn't too impressed. Yeah, I get you could
kind
say
of hated it.
You could say it's ooga booga, no curse spirit action, nothing crazy happening, but on a proper breakdown, on a proper read, I quite liked it. I enjoyed it going through it this time slowly and talking about it.
Yeah.
100%, and just you don't notice the intricacies the first time, but then on the second time, once you get that, like, because obviously we went through it very quickly, it was just kind of like, okay, look at this, cool images. Next one, cool images. Oh, curses! No curses. I'm angry.
Yeah.
Sharkman gets slimed by.
They could have shown the fucking tiger getting decapitated. They didn't need to off-screen that bit.
Yeah, a little bit of like few panels of just some action.
We would have cared about the tiger more as well. Like the whole setup was that he gets to keep a cub. I would have been really upset about that tiger going if I saw how it fucking died or left this plane of existence.
To be fair, tiger appeared, tiger died.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
And it wasn't really the ecosystem, solar panels and shit.
Yeah. But all of that, it makes sense. I understand where they were going with right now, but hopefully they keep going with it going forward. Hopefully it's not too on the nose as well. I like a little bit more like looking through the veil to find out what the actual information is.
Yeah, I think it promotes community and discussion better when it's not so in your face, the themes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So now everyone knows the themes because it's
Now we can't make our YouTube shorts. Everyone already knows it.
I'm just gonna have to make more about Megami. It's fine.
Yeah, we have to just make some shit up. Make up some leaked panels.
Oh god, I believe
This
him
is
so
man.
quickly. It's dangerous. It's really
No,
dangerous.
bro, we'll go sorrow. This is a stick
Wait.
man. It's just Mega Meat and a centipede and it's just dying.
True.
Centipede crawls in his ass and he dies.
Can we just make my hollow wicker basket like a leak? Can I just draw a picture of a hollow wicker basket and he's sitting in his chair and everyone will be like,
This guy's cooking.
For your
He's sticking it
reference,
out.
JP thought the captain's seat was a hollow wicker basket in chapter 1.
Not just thought, firmly and avidly would have put my life on the line for it until I then looked back at the panel of Sukuna and saw it looked nothing like it.
Till he opened his eyes.
Backtrack on that one.
Right, I'm thinking
But yeah.
this is a good time to call it. Do we have any final thoughts?
Looking forward to
No,
next
what-
time. I want to see what's up.
What would you rate it out of 10? Like as a chapter?
5.7.
Solid 6.
I think it's 6, 6.5, 6.
Yeah. I mean, with 5 being
Has
bang
potential.
average, I mean, yeah, there was something there
I
for
think
us.
it's yeah, true.
Maybe
yeah,
a 5.
I
Maybe
think-
5 and 6. But yeah, not bad.
Sharkman's a fraud. He has potential. I need to see more of him.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
See you guys next week.
And here's an impression of a shark. Oh, fuck my Discord background. It fucked it. Oh, well.
So turn it
That
off
was
and then
perfect. That
do
was
it.
perfect. That was perfect. Just leave it like that. Just a disaster.
Thank you for watching.